Hello everyone, this is Shrikant here and welcome back to AR Pro Academy. In our previous video, we spoke about how a diesel engine or a petrol engine is an important decision to be taken during a car purchase. In this video, we'll discuss about how different features will influence the decision on buying a new car. This video would be done in three parts. On the first one, we will cover the kind of features that would be necessary if you drive your car more in the city. In the next video, we will look at the kind of features that is required in a car when the car is going to be driven a lot on the highways. Then on the third video, we will discuss about some common features which is important to both a city user as well as a highway user. So let us get to know about it. So today I will cover about the different features that can be helpful when you're going to use a car more in the city. If the car is going to be used more in the city, there are a few important things to be taken care of. One of the most important being it should be compact in size so that it's easy to drive around in the city traffic. The second thing, the car should be easy to park as well. Not all compact cars are easy to park. I will explain about it in a while. Third, of course, safety is something very, very important. Even though the car is driven in city, safety plays a very major role. We will discuss about that too. And finally, why are we buying a car? For comfort as well, is it not? So there are a few features which adds to your comfort when you drive the car much more in the city. So now let me discuss the first point, that is easy to drive around. So how do you ensure that a car is easy to drive around in a city? Well, one of the most important factor being the transmission. Yes, having an automatic transmission is always helpful when you're driving the car more in the city. With the kind of traffics in most of our cities, it is really difficult to drive around in the city, and each time that you need to press your clutch to change the gear, it gives a very unpleasant feeling. So one of the most important factor here is having an automatic transmission if you're going to drive the car majorly in the city. The next important feature for a city driving car is easy to park. Now, what feature helps you easy to park? One of the most important feature there is the turning radius of the car. So lower the turning radius, your car can make a U-turn at a short circle. So remember that. So if you're going to buy a car for city drive, remember to ensure that you buy a car which has one of the lowest turning radius. That will help you to park the car easily as well as make quick U-turns. The next important thing is of course the size, or I would say the length of the car. Again, if the length of the car is more, then it becomes difficult to move around in the city and of course park as well. Now coming to safety in city, one of the most important aspects is of course seat belts. And apart from seat belt, again the next important feature I would say would be go for ABS. So ABS means anti-lock braking system. So this is a feature that helps you avoid skidding during sudden braking. Especially when the roads are wet after rain and become slippery, that is when ABS comes into play. Not only that, whenever you have some instance where you have to brake really hard, that is the time when ABS can actually reduce your stopping distance. Hence, this can be helpful to you in your safety as well. Now coming to comfort, one of the most important aspects for comfort in city driving is getting the right driving position. Now when I talk about driving position, how do you get that? Most of the cars you see today on the entry-level variants, you might find just a reclining seat as well as a seat front and height adjust movements. But another important aspect for a perfect driving position is your steering adjustment. So coming to your steering adjustment, the steering adjustment is available in many cars today, but an additional advantage would be to have not only the tilt adjustment but also the reach adjustment. Reach adjustment means how close you can bring your steering to the body and also take it away. So we will also have a look at this in detail in our future videos. The next very, very important feature for city drive is the electrically adjustable outside rear view mirror. Yes, how many times has this happened to you that you had to stretch out to your left side mirror to adjust it? Or how many times it had to be done that since you had a very narrow gap to go through, you had to fold your mirrors. So having this fantastic feature will help you a lot in city drives. That is, with just press of a button, you can close both the mirrors, or you also have a button to adjust both these mirrors. So this is another feature that adds to your comfort in city driving. Well, these are some of the basic must-have features if you're going to drive your car mostly in city. There are more features which could add to your luxury, but we will discuss about some common features for city as well as highway driving in the upcoming videos. So now I'm sure you know what are the basic things to look for in a car which has to be driven in city. If you have any questions, do comment below this video and we will get back to you as soon as possible. With that, this is Srikanth Rajan signing off until we meet in our next video. Goodbye.